السلام عليكم. I'm sorry for being late, but actually أنا والله سجلت المحاضرة 4 مرات، وفي كل مرة بتحصل عندي مشكلة مش عارفة ايه سببها. بعد ما بخلص برفع المحاضرة بحولها الفيديو، باجي اراجعها الاقي حصل سكيب ل سلايد او 2 انا اتسجلوا بالفعل، بس ما اعرفش ليه يعني اختفى التسجيل بتاعهم، فارجع اسجلها تاني وهكذا. فانا I hope this time will be okay إن شاء الله. Last week we studied simple definitions, and let's remember together we said that a simple definition consists of a word, a category, and an application. A word, this is the word that needs definition. A category, the start of the definition, or the word to which or the category to which the word belongs, and this application, how we use this definition, or why it is important, where, when, etc. Today we're going to make the simple definition more complex. How it comes? As we said, a simple definition, a word, a category, an application. If you remember, a simple definition is really simple. It's really simple. It consists of, or it's written in a very simple sentence, short sentence, simple grammar, mainly present simple tense, and it's very direct. We go into the definition directly. It contains no details, but sometimes a simple definition is not enough to elaborate the meaning of a certain word, especially if the expression needs definition is a deep scientific expression, a complex or difficult expression, difficult word. So a simple definition in this case is not enough. We may need a more complex definition in order to give more details, to elaborate, to make it clearer and more easy to be understood. So if a simple definition is not enough, we use a complex definition. Complex definition is the opposite of a simple definition. It's presented in a long sentence. It contains some details related to the definitions. These details are could be of 4 types. One complex definition could have 1 type of details, 2 types of details, or even 3 types of details. But let's see what are the 4 types of definitions. Let's see what are the 4 types of details. The details could be, or the details inserted in a definition to make it complex, could be an illustration of a category. What does it mean? The category itself sometimes is not easy to understood, so it needs a definition, or it needs clarification. For example, if I say decay is a process. Decay is a process. تحلل هو عملية in which the body or decay is a process after death. For example, تحلل عملية تحدث بعد الموت. For example, it's not clear what type of a process. Is it a biological process, a chemical process, an artificial process? What? So I have to give an adjective to the category itself in order to make it clear. So I can say decay is a chemical biological process, or a biological chemical process that happens in the body after so and so. This is illustration of a category. Let's see the second type of details. Some examples. I may insert some examples in my definition in order to make it clear, and in this case it will be a complex definition, giving a variety of relevant situations or similarities. I'll give you an example. If I say a season is a group of months. A season, this is a word. A group of months, this is a category. Have the same weather. This is the application. I need to make it more clear, so I can say A season is a group of months such as January, February, and March that have the same season. في الحالة دي أنا عملت إيه؟ وضحت الجروب of months زي إيه؟ اديت بقى varieties زي مثلا January, February, March، وقلت إن دول كده معناهم season وهما have the same weather. It could be an explanation of a process. الكاتيجوري نفسها ممكن بعد ما بعمل لها illustration أرجع أشرحها كمان شرح مفصل بعدها. Quoting a definition from another writer. Quoting a definition from another writer. Quoting a definition معناه ان احنا ناخد quotation، اقتباس للتعريف على لسان احد الكتاب. طيب let's start with the first type. Illustration of a category or category words. This is I've taken this example or these examples from your textbook. Or from the PDF you already have on the site. Development is a socio-economic technological process having the main objective of raising the standards of the living of the people. This is a complex definition. To understand it, let's make it or return into the simple definition or make it simple again in order to see what are the additions. هنعمله simple، أنا حولته هنا ل simple definition علشان نرجع نشوف إيه الإضافات اللي وضعت على simple definition حولته ل complex definition. simple definition الأساسي كان هيبقى development is a process, word, category aims at raising the standards of the living of people. Application, word, category, application. It's very simple. Okay, I need to make the process clear. What type of process? Development is a process. طب what type of a process? قلنا هنا development is a socio-economic technological process. socio-economic technological process. شايفين الادجectives؟ حطيت عليها adjectives مع البروسيس فحولتها ل complex definition. فدي اسمها illustration of category. نوع معناها نوع الكاتيجوري دي ايه؟ ان هي socio-economic technological having the main objective of raising the standards of the living of the people. عندي هنا another addition or another type of detail هندرسه بعد شوية، اللي هو لو لاحظتوا هنا في simple definition كنا بنقول aims at raising على طول، لكن هنا اتحولت ل having the main objective of. طبعا عملنا تغيير هنشوف what is it later on, but you are still in the first type of details added to the simple definition to turn it into a complex definition اللي هو بنقول عليه illustration of a category. Second example, Bowlby 1982 suggested that attachment is an organized system whose goal is to make individuals feel safe and secure. تعالوا نشوف simple definition زي ما لسه شايفين previous example. Attachment, this is a word, is a system. This is my category to make individuals feel safe and secure. It's very easy as application. Word, category, application. But here we said that Bowlby 1982 suggested that. This is, by the way, another type of details we'll talk about later coming slides. Attachment is an organized system. هنا a system directly، لكن هنا قلت organized system، عملت لها adjective، حطيت لها I added an adjective، فهنا بسميها illustration of a category. ايه نوع الكاتيجوري هنا؟ ايه نوع السيستم؟ ان هو organized whose goal is to make individuals feel safe and secure. هنا كان أصلها to make individuals feel safe and secure، حصل هنا برضو تغيير هنشوفه. يبقى أنا لو لاحظتوا عندي في السنتنس دي 3 types of details، لكن احنا ما زلنا في أول type first type اللي هو illustration of a category. هنشوف ال other two types later إن شاء الله. Number 2, second type of details, some examples giving a variety of relevant situations or similarities. The definition for a failed project ranges from abandoned projects to projects that don't meet their full potential or simply have schedule overrun problems. شوفوا هنا sentence structure is not simple. المفروض ان sentence main sentence كانت ايه؟ a failed project. الاكسبريشن اللي اسمه a failed project is a definition. هو عبارة عن تعريف. بيتأرجح ما بين أو بيتراوح ما بين abandoned projects to projects that don't meet abandoned projects إلى projects اللي don't meet for potential or simply have schedule overrun problems. اللي يهمني هنا إن أنا أولا عندي definition for a failed project. This is the word that needs a definition. I'm sorry. And the definition, this is my category. طيب where is the application? The application هنا بيقول لي إنه ranges from abandoned projects to projects that don't meet their full potential or simply have schedule. قاعد يديني كذا application. الابليكيشن بتاعه يا إما يكون كذا أو كذا. تعالوا نشوف another example to make it more simple. Globalization. This is the word that needs definition. In an economic sense, the globalization in an economic sense كأني بقول globalization is an economic description that describes the opening up of national economies to global markets and global capital, the freer movement and diffusion of goods, services, finance, people, knowledge and technology around the world. هو عمل ايه هنا؟ أعطاني مجموعة من الفرايتيز أو السيميلاريتيز كلها ممكن تعطيني أو تتجمع في نفس التعريف. يعني التعريف ده ممكن يبقى أي حاجة من هذه الأشياء أو الكلمة دي بتغطي كل هذه الأشياء. فلما أجي أضرب أمثلة كتير الأمور بتبقى أوضح في معنى definition. Okay, let's go to another type. Explanation of a process. It's the same example again. Development is a socio-economic technological process. خلاص احنا عرفنا ان socio-economic technological دي بنقول عليها illustration of a category اللي هي process. طب برضو لسه مش واضحة قوي عندي، انا عايزة اوضحها اكتر. بقول انها having the main objective of، يعني هي ليها هدف واحد أو هدف أساسي، وهو raising the standards of living of the people. كان في ال original simple definition لو تفتكروا لسه شايفينه من 2 slides أو 3 slides كنا بنقول إيه؟ إن ال simple definition كان بيقول development is a process aimed at raising the standards of كذا. لكن هنا قلنا إيه؟ having the main objective of. هنا وضحت هي مش مجرد إن هي بتهدف إلى، لا ده هي لها هدف أساسي واحد وهو so and so. فهنا عندي أصبح عندي في in this sentence a complex sentence or a complex definition. I have two different types of additions or details. The first type is illustration of a category. Second type is explanation of a process. Okay, let's see. Quoting a definition from another writer. الإكزامبل اللي احنا كنا شفناه من شوية، احنا قلنا ايه؟ Paul B 1982 suggested that take it as a rule if a sentence contains words like some person suggested that, explains so and so, says that, writes, notes, illustrates, quotes, defines. كل ده معناها this means what? This means that I'm quoting بقتبس. لما قلت فلان بيعمل حاجة من كل اللي أنا قلتها الverbs اللي قلتها دي، يبقى أنا I'm quoting باخد quotation، باخد اقتباس من على لسان أحد العلماء أو أحد الكتاب. ف if a definition is written in that way, Paul B 1982 suggested that بيشوف أو بيفترض إن attachment is، يبقى أنا هنا this is the first type of details هنا في السنتنس دي اللي هو quoting a definition from another writer. طب تعالوا نكمل. Attachment is an organized system. An organized system قلنا this is an illustration of a category، لأن category عندي هنا هي كلمة system. Illustration of a category اللي هو an organized، يبقى one quoting a definition to illustration of a category. Whose goal is. Whose goal is كان المفروض ان السنتنس الأصلية كانت بتقول لنا ايه؟ is a system to make. هنا قلنا whose goal is، فهنا أصبح عندي explanation of a process. Explanation of a process to make individuals feel safe and secure. يبقى أنا أعرف أنا عندي ال definition الأساسي simple definition عبارة عن word, category, application. اللي بيجي قبل الword ده quoting a definition. طيب اللي بيجي قبل الكاتيجوري اللي هو زي unorganized ده illustration of a category. اللي بعد الكاتيجوري ده explanation of a process. طيب لو في حاجة أكتر من كده بتبقى examples. I hope it's clear now for you and I hope it's easy. Let's see the assignment. Answer textbook pages 128 and 129. 128 answer it completely, but 129 answer the first requirement only. احنا عندنا في ال question بيقول underline the terms that are worth defining and write the definitions. And I don't want you to write the definitions. I want you only to underline the terms that are worth defining. Okay, so answer page 128 and 129. Thank you, and I'm waiting for your questions. Now you can write your questions directly on Moodle Classroom on the chat site, and I'll collect all your questions and answer them directly. I'm with you. I'm at your backs. Don't worry. Don't panic again. See you soon, inshallah. Thank you.